We're at our hotel waiting to get in. It's so nice. Wow. It's so pretty.
This is real cute. It is. It's a little.
Aww.
Oh, I'm in the way. Well, I'm gonna just check upstairs really quick, right? Because why? Oh, I was gonna say, why we left the door open? This idea.
Oh, it's a little. Ooh, girl, this is a little risky. Yeah, no.
I don't think we should be drunk.
We are not drinking and walking up here, but it's so nice. Y'all.
How we open this thing though?
Let me see. Ooh.
Oh, this is cute. This is a vibe.
This is a vibe for sure. Y'all gonna grill?
This one is different. Do we have a grill?
Yeah. And we have a little sink. It's a grill right there. Like we gonna use it. Ooh. Wait, is this a jacuzzi?
No, it's just a.
I wanna see what they doing over there.
On there, so it was just a plunge. I know, right? But that's the other one.
Oh. Bathroom. Shower.
Okay.
Literally.
They'll get.
Yeah. Just gotta. Yeah.
Oh, let me.
It's a little dress. Got it from Fashion Nova or whatever. Oh, I ripped it right here. Ignore that.
The quality.
Yeah.
Okay, how much is it, Brian?
150 US.
150? I cannot pay 150
That's
for
a really nice hat.
No,
though.
this is a really good quality hat.
No.
No, this is, look at this
This
equivalent.
is a really nice hat. And it goes with my outfit.
Ready?
Welcome.
I'm still a fan even though it's salty. Hate to see you with some other, but know you happy. Hate to see you happy if I'm not the one driving. I'm so mature, I'm so mature, I'm so mature. I got me there. Tell me this up.
It's way. I'm cold. Come out here.
We ate. The tacos were 10 out of 10. Now we're stranded looking for a taxi.
Yeah. So we're still living.
But I got Pringles, so that's all that matters, really. Good morning, vlog. We look crazy, but yeah, we about to get ready to go to a beach club. And yeah, I'm gonna take you with you. But first, look at this cake, y'all. They killed it. Gross. It's so nice out. We might hit the pool. I don't know, but yeah, we might. They making me walk in this heat, y'all. I'm getting a taxi next. We at the restaurant. It's right by the beach. We're at the restaurant on the beach.
Salad for you.
Thank you.
Hold on a bit.
I could order a side of. You could definitely serve her.
Ciabatta is for you.
Thank you.
Oh, that was good.
A good meal.
Thank you.
Margarita flight.
Now we're going to the pool. Here's the bikini. Yeah, hard maintenance. See my little flower? Super cute. There we go. Nice. Y'all, now I'm up here getting in the pool because they don't want to get in the pool, so yeah. Y'all, we walking to somewhere, to a club, I guess. Aww.
No, I don't have it. I'm sorry.
Bothering me. Leave me alone.
Hola.
His new girlfriend's next. How did I get here? I might kill my ex. I still love him though. Rather be alone. I did it all for love. I did it all on no drugs. I did all of this sober. I did it all for us. I did it all for love. I did all of this on no drugs. I did all of this sober. Don't you know I did it all for us? I just killed my ex. Not the best idea. Killed his girlfriend next. Now I get here. I just killed my ex. I still love him though. Rather be in hell than alone.
It's the end of the night and she passed out. She over there, my titty out, and I gotta go up the stairs.
They saw your titty.
Y'all, we had a ball. It's time to go to bed because we tired, but we walked home. We went to 3 clubs. I forgot the name. It was mainly by the mall, by the shopping mall. So if you're ever in PLAYA the CARMEN, just show on a shirt with the mall and y'all gonna see a bunch of clubs. But let me just tell y'all this. Them kids, them Mexican kids, they gonna be begging on you. Like, they was hugging my girl, asking for money. And then, like, the people that work in the, like, restaurants and the clubs and stuff, they gonna be looking at you crazy if you don't want a tip. Or, like, if you give, like, a bare minimum tip, they gonna be, like, begging for more money. And just be prepared for all that shit. Because, like, I thought America was bad. Mexico's worse. Like, I'm already in poverty. I can't help you. So, but yeah, tip as much as you can. If you can't, then don't feel bad about it. Because we were starting to feel bad, but I'm doing the best I can with what I got. And I've got nothing. Good night. Good morning, vlog. I am ready. We are about to go to our excursions. Zip line, horsebacks, snow. I don't know. I don't know if I can record all that either because no phones. It depends. I'm gonna see what I can do. But we're in store for a very fun-filled day. Really cute scooter. You gonna get that side? Oh, that's for your brother. Oh, I didn't come in. You're not too. So y'all, we got mudded up. ATVs were 10 out of 10. What was the zip line? What would you rate it?
8.
8. I'll give it a 6. Now, these rocks kind of scary.
There's a fly.
You ready?
Got it?
Yeah.
So now I got no courage.
Literally.
Sorry. Oh, God.
We in the mall. Really cute. Forever 21, looking for some shorts now. Bathing suits. These are kids. Got an ice cream cone. Got a souvenir. It's a magnet. How cute.
That one is 750.
The bowls are really cute too.
That's okay. I'll just get this one.
Look like a little
My vlog. I'm going to the pool. It's early in the morning too. So we just have a now we're going to eat.
It's not working. Sí, y eso también son cintos.
Bracelets. It's strong. So y'all, my braids kept falling out, and some people just was getting on my nerve, and I don't want to be a part of that energy, a part of none of that. So I'm going back to the room. The food was good as always. We ate at what's it called? Zenny, and I had got free samples. Hey y'all, so I'm in my car. I'm back home, back to normal life, and just, you know, I kind of like reflected after this trip, you know, like, you know how like kind of get back home, back to reality, to your normal life, and you just kind of think about the trip and like everything that happened and how much fun you had and everything. I really did go through that. But first, like, look at this cute acai roll that I got from Smoothie King. Like, I didn't even know they did that, but that makes so much sense. Like, it's literally a smoothie. But it's really cute, and, like, I love it. It's got, yeah, peanut butter, strawberries, blueberries, and I'm gonna really just, in granola, and I'm gonna really just see how good it is. So, yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all what went down, my experience with Mexico, how it was a pretty bad trip, I'm not gonna lie, because I've been to Mexico before. I've been to Mexico, I've been to Cancun though, and I went to Cancun by myself as a solo trip, and I had so much fun going by myself. This is good. I just had so much more fun going by myself and doing what I wanted to do and meeting new people, and them being full of good energy. Like, it's just a lot. Okay, when we first got there, we were just checking out the B&B. You can see it in the clips over there. When we first got there, the B&B was cute, I'm not gonna lie. The stairs were kind of like a little red flag, because like we planned it on drinking and having a good time. You know, it's a girls trip. Drinking, have a good time, you know. And me and Heidi decided to pick up stairs, and when we realized those stairs were kind of complicated and tight, we were kind of just like, whoa, we can't drink and, you know, walk up the stairs and such. That was also kind of weird. And also with Mexico, they're really like, electricity is very expensive over there, and we basically had to pay for electricity and stuff, and make sure we don't leave the air conditioner on, the lights on. That's kind of just like annoying in itself. And when we were upstairs, we didn't have AC upstairs. Like, we did, but going up the stairs, there was no AC. And also it was just really hot. The upstairs bathroom had no air, so it was just really no air flowing in there. That was just no bueno. Me and my best friend are upstairs, and the two other girls or downstairs. I don't know if they had any problems. They would have told us if they had any problems with any of their room downstairs or anything like that. But me and my best friend sleeping upstairs, we experienced a lot of noise because it's a lot of construction over in Playa del Carmen, as in like they're still building, trying to get more tourists to come. It's just a lot more construction, so it's gonna be like very loud. Like you're gonna hear a lot of construction and stuff. And it was really weird because our B&B was next to a school. So, and we also our trip was mainly on the weekday, not weekend. So we were by a school, we saw kids by the school and stuff, and like they can literally, we had Airbnb. I showed you in the video, the B&Bs had like a whole like window, like as a wall basically, so the outside could see you, the inside you could see outside. So the kids would see us in our B&B taking pictures and stuff, and like, you know, just, you know, being kids, you know. And it was kind of awkward, you know, you just want to be left alone taking some pictures and stuff. It was hilarious though. But yeah, I didn't like that at all either. When we try to go to sleep every morning, let me tell you this, every morning we woke up on that trip, we heard like a loud bong. Like, you know how like in China you was like, your gas in China, you know, there's those big bongs. Yeah, we would hear something like that, and I don't know if that was just the bell for the school that we were next to, or I really don't know. But we just heard this bong, and it was really, really like strange to me. We couldn't get no sleep. There's construction. It's hot. That bong would just constantly go off in the morning, and then sometimes at night. I don't know what that was. It was just really hard to sleep. Like, it was really no relaxing on that trip. Plus we walked everywhere because they wanted to walk and save money on taxis. I get that, but I don't mind paying for a taxi. I don't care for paying a taxi. Like, I just genuinely don't care. Like, for my convenience, if I'm on a trip, I want to mainly relax, not be about how we gonna get here, about walking in the heat. It was like so hot over there. It was over like 90 degrees over there. I completely understand Mexico is poor, all that will do, but it was kind of frustrating in itself of just constantly having to tip, and them looking at you crazy if you don't want to tip, or them looking at you crazy if you tip so little or tip whatever. Like, it was just frustrating in itself. Like, I thought America was pretty bad with tips, but Mexico's even worse, girl. So I think Playa del Carmen was just not a good move for me. I had more fun in Cancun as a tourist. I'm just saying. Okay, now we're gonna dive into what really happened with the girls' trip, and how it was just kind of like a bad experience for me. And I be letting bad experiences with people disorient me, that like so bad. I gotta stop letting that happen. In a way, like when I have bad experiences with these people, they really do shift me, especially if they're coming from a friend or just an ex-friend, ex-lover, or anything like that. It really do just shift with me and doesn't sit right with me. That's why I kind of like reflected on this trip and reflected on everything. And yeah, so let's just start out. Okay, I came on the trip with no ill intentions, no bad vibes. I just really wanted to have a good time. But sometimes you just really, when you don't hang out or talk to old friends like that, you know, like you don't really like know them for real, you just know of them from your past or whatever. So when you plan trips or whatever, you assume they're the same person when they're really not. And I get that because we're adults, we grow up. The first 2 days were fun. We had fun, but let's start giving names. Okay, my best friend is my best friend. We're gonna leave her as best friend. The other girl that came, it was 4 of us. The other girl that came, we're gonna call her, I don't know, Danny. I'm gonna call her Danny. And the other girl, we're gonna call her Eva. Okay, so along the trip, me and Eva would butt heads, but we've been doing that for like since the beginning of our friendship in high school and stuff. So when I was saying like I came on this trip with good intentions, no secret animosities, nothing like that. I just came to go on a trip, girls trip, whatever. Apparently, I had to find out later on the trip and how everything unfolded. I learned that Eva had some secret animosity or just felt uneasy about a girls trip with me and didn't address it or didn't really express it until on the trip behind my back instead of bringing it up. You know what I mean? I thought that was kind of weird too. Like, if you have a problem with somebody, you should speak up and talk about it right then and there instead of just like letting things build up. Maybe I'm just not that type of person. I don't let things build up. If I have a problem, I'm gonna speak on it. I don't let things build up in a certain way, you know, and just then like finally, oh my God, I had enough. Then I'm gonna, you know, like it's just, why would you do that to yourself, you know? Anyways, like, and I also wouldn't go on a girls trip knowing that I feel a certain type of way with somebody already, because you're already starting off with a trip with like this in your head and you're already being negative about a trip, you know, like I don't do that. I'm not fake. So let me take that back. I don't think that's fake. I don't want to say fake. I just think this is not, it's just a way to do things and handle things. Okay. Okay. As the trip goes on, my hair is knotless braids, and they were coming out, unfortunately. They were coming out, and it was pretty embarrassing. So I just kind of like was like, oh my gosh. So we were at a restaurant. I didn't know my hair came out until I got up and was like, oh my gosh, my braid came out as we were all leaving the table. Mind you, restaurant, okay? I'm embarrassed at this point. I'm just walking away at this point. I didn't want to look at the braid. I just was like, oh my God, shit. Like, I'm embarrassed. I don't want to pick this up in front of a bunch of people. So, as soon as I said that, Eva said, girl, pick it up. So, once I heard that, I thought Eva was being funny. And I guess that's where the miscommunication struck for me to respond in a negative tone and a negative connotation. Because it's like, one, you're not going to tell me what to do. Two, you don't work there. I don't work there. I'm not trying to sound, you know what? I don't care. I don't work there. I mean, they're paid to pick up, to clean the thing, whatever. I was going to pick it up, but the fact that Eva spoke on it, it was just like, girl, just forget it. I'm embarrassed. Let's leave. Like, who cares? Like, and then after I said, girl, you pick it up, she took it wrong and said, you rude, you dirty, basically in front of the whole restaurant. And at that point, it's just like, okay, yeah, you're trying to be disrespectful. You're trying to call me out on something that has none of your business. So I said, that's none of your business. Mind your business. That's what I said verbatim. And it was a lot of back and forth. We're walking on the beach. I'm basically just brushing her off. I don't care. Whatever. And I noticed that she was holding my best friend back. So me and Danny looked back and like, what's going on? Like, why are y'all separating from the group? Whatever, let's just move forward. Eva's basically saying, oh, I can't do this anymore. I'm about to get aggressive. I don't know. She was just saying, I can't do this anymore. This is getting on my nerve. I told y'all about this and stuff. This is why I don't want to be her friend. Saying a bunch of crazy shit. And I'm looking at her like, are you mad at me because of a braid? Or is there something else going on? And then she was like, basically just avoiding it, saying, oh, we'll talk about it when it's not as hot. Okay. I was like, cool. If you're not ready to talk about it, whatever. Let's move on. But let's not ruin the trip for the other people around us, the other two girls, which it's their birthday trip, whatever. Like, let's not move it. Let's just move forward. We agreed to that. We'll do it. We started walking along the strip to this shop bar or whatever. It was free slushy shots. Okay, and we basically, I'm basically just kind of like turned off with the situation. But I'm still trying to, like, you know, have a good girls trip, whatever. But I couldn't just fake it anymore. So I was basically just telling Danny, you know, look, I'm kind of uncomfortable. This is fake. I can't just pretend like that just didn't happen without talking about it at least. And I don't want to go the whole day just pretending like the elephant is in the room. I'd rather talk about it and get it done and squash it. So Eva, overhears the conversation and rudely interrupts me and Danny's conversation. I don't know, but she was like, oh, I'm right here, y'all talking about it, da 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 da. And she basically cuts me and Danny's conversation off to talk to Danny. And I just found that extremely rude, because it's like, one, like, we're not even talking about you. And I said that to her face, and she was just being blatantly rude and just ignoring me, basically. And I was like, that was just like strike number 3 for me. I was like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not into this mean girl shit at all. Like, I sat there and tried to communicate with you, and you just wanted to be on some mean girl shit. So I left. I got the room key, and I went back to the room. I'm not doing all that. Danny basically was like, no, Brianna, you should stay because you paid so much money to get here and have a good girls trip. I'll make sure you cool, you good, whatever. I was just like, yeah, no, I can't do it. This is fake. I can't do it. I went to the room. because I want people to, I want the rest of the group to have a good time, and I just don't want to be around that. So I went to the room, mind my business for a couple hours, chill out. They all come back to the room, and I'm minding my business in the room. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk no more, because at this point hours went by. Anybody want to touch on that no more? Then basically Eva was like, oh, we need to talk upstairs. I was like, fine, we can talk upstairs. Basically Eva's being already kind of aggressive and weird, acting like this is Bad Girls Club Mexico season 9 or season 10, one of those, but I love that season. And this is supposedly a friend, a really good friend, a close friend of mine, already turned up, already aggressive, right? So I'm looking at her like, where's this energy coming from for real? Because it can't be from the braid. It can't be from me snapping us like in the button heads or whatever throughout the trip. And these would be petty butts, like, you know, just like saying things and we snap back at each other and and that just be it. Because it's just so normalized within our group of girls and friendship since high school. So I thought it was normal. Basically she's just expressing how she felt and being very rude and blatant, and like I would try to communicate with the other girls, and basically it was just a really weird situation, like with like me trying to talk and have a conversation like an adult, so having a conversation with a child and just being aggressive and like, oh, I'm about to fight, I'm a hothead, woo. And I was just like, Eva, this is not even you. Like, what are you doing? Like, there gotta be something off, like something other shit going on. Basically she was just being really harmful with her words and saying this is why our friendship should end, because this happened before, and and I was just basically like hearing her. I was like, okay, cool, the friendship is expired, but you doing all these theatrics and being really weird, like you're about to fight me in Mexico, like I won't call the Mexican police on your ass. Don't try it. Like, don't fucking try it. Basically, like, you know, you're not gonna fight in a foreign country knowing that these Mexicans don't play about fucking fighting, yelling, anything in public. So if you want to take it there, we can take it there. But me, I'm not a hothead. I'm definitely not gonna fight over something so petty that we can have a conversation about. Basically, yeah, that just turned me off. And I was looking at the other girls like, bro, like, y'all seeing this shit? Like, this ain't normal. This isn't normal. But yet she was making it seem like I'm the problem, I'm the villain, I'm the bad guy, and that the fact that the other girls weren't really like siding with her, I just knew like she was just spiraling at this point, just spiraling because I wasn't reacting the way she wanted me to react, and just spiraling because she literally looks like a clown while I'm just calm and collected, you know what I mean? So after all that, I just walked away. I was like, cool, the friendship is done, whatever, we don't gotta see each other no more, go our separate ways. I'm on the phone with my cousin, telling my cousin what happened in the room, walked away from the girls, whatever. Eva comes back and wants to finally apologize. Oh, mind you, in the middle of that whole theatrics and all that, I apologized to Eva about 3 times, right? She hasn't apologized to not one thing, like completely oblivious, or I can't apologize for my mistake, I can't do this, but yet still haven't given an apology. So at this point, I just knew she just wanted to basically just be extra at this point, basically extra. So she came back and apologized for her being aggressive and just acting all turned up and shit, which was really weird. I was like, okay, cool, but girl, keep your distance at this point, because I don't want to be bothered with you. Let me cut it short. I'm not trying to lash, and I'm not trying to bash, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm explaining my experience, what I went through, and how it went down, period. After that, we all just kind of like laughed it off a little bit, try to cool and, you know, cool down the situation, because it was very heated. Went out to dinner, and just basically ended our Mexico trip on a good note, you know. But I'm just so glad it's over. I'm glad to be back in the States. Like, I literally went through a lot. Like, that was supposed to be a relaxing, fun trip, and it was the complete opposite. I would rate it out of 10, I would give it a good 5. I've had more fun by myself in Cancun than a girls trip, and I probably won't ever go back on another girls trip, mainly on that reason there. Like, you know, sometimes you just don't get along with everybody, and that's completely okay. I just rather go by myself or with my man, because I have more fun that way. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening and hearing me rant. It basically feels good to just, you know, let it all out, and just I hope I gave a good story time. I'm gonna probably post more story times on my channel to grow and just get in tune with you guys more. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.